Hey y'all, I would do Z in the streets, but it's a little too hot out in these streets. So we're gonna do Z in AC or air conditioning, and I'll be back in a bit. That's more like it. What's up y'all, it's Z, and welcome back to Z on the Streets. We are on our second to last episode of this special contribution series. It has been such a great opportunity to be able to share people's stories, their testimonies, their hearts on where they were before God, how they found God, and where they are now. And I'm just very excited to see how this series may have impacted tomorrow's special contribution day. For our second to last group, we got campus representing with Justin, Jackie, and Zach.
Hey guys, it's Jackie. So before God was in my life, I felt like I had no purpose. I kept trying to find a purpose. I would chase money, try to be at the top of my class, do things like that, but nothing really ever felt like enough. And so one day I was introduced to the Crossings Inner Belt by my friend Emily, and then she introduced me to Cynthia. And I was really shown what it means to have a community and be a follower in Christ. And I wasn't sure, but I ended up coming back because I realized that was what I was missing in my life. And I've been baptized for about half a year now, and I feel like I really have found my purpose in Christ, and I have found a community who wants nothing but the best for me. And so I'm just really grateful, and I'm trying to live for Christ every day. Thank you.
Before God, I just felt lost. I was missing a sense of purpose. And as a child, I really struggled at home with physical abuse, which was probably one of the lowest points in my life. Realizing that I needed more help than she could provide. My mom was actually the first person who exposed me to God at a very young age, and if I didn't have that hope and support that God gave me, I don't know how I could have made it through the first decade and a half of my life. If we fast forward though to present day, I currently feel my relationship with God has grown immensely in the past few years and has really been accentuated with the addition of a church body, which I was lacking beforehand. And because of that, I now feel a much greater sense of confidence and purpose moving forward with my life.
Yeah, before God is such a weird thing for me to say. I grew up in church, but I didn't really seek God or know God truly, honestly. I was much of a floater, people pleasing, chasing money, and that was my whole life. I only got good grades in school because I was told to, good grades in high school because you was told to, good grades in college because you're told to go to college and do well so you can get a good paying job and get a lot of money. And that's really what I was after. I was after that feel of, yes, getting out of college and somehow I'm just gonna make $1 million. Somehow I'm gonna get a lot of money and use that to help my family because that's what they want me to do. And that's really where my life was going. That's really what I was chasing after, and really the only thing in my life that I wanted to do. And now that I've graduated college, I don't really see much of a point to all of that, but I found God really, like I said, I've known God growing up, but what I really started seeking after God was when it's a funny story. So I was actually at work, the irony in that, but Jake was getting in trouble at the rec, as we all know Jake, but getting in trouble at the rec, and so I had to keep talking to him. But after our conversations, we kind of started really just having random conversations, and he invited me out to church, and I didn't go. I didn't show up the first time, but after a little bit longer, I hit him up, I texted him, and went to church, went to a cross chat, and really just started coming around and loving the atmosphere, loving the people, and really understanding what it really looks like to seek after God. And from there, my life has definitely turned upside down. I'm not really people pleasing. I'm not really chasing money for sure. I'm learning how to give that up to God and allow that in my heart to be to God. And it's definitely changed my life for the better. And yeah.
I hope y'all enjoyed this video as we are wrapping up this series. Make sure y'all check out the previous videos because it wasn't easy for some people to share, and it's honestly amazing to see how God has delivered every single one of them. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.